Is this working?
Yeah, they're fucking best.
Patrick Odland here, downtown Davis. People are partying tonight, I guess. Got a stand-up act for you. So don't go out jogging and get pulled over by the police because you don't want to risk cardiac arrest. So and don't go out jogging again and break your marijuana cigarettes because it puts too much stress on your joints. There was a vegetable bean in the guy's backyard. He mowed around it, watered it. Finally, the vegetable plant realized it was as human as bean. Of course, my classic joke. There's a mom ant, a baby ant, up all coffee in the dumpster. Baby ant says, "I'd like to go for a walk." Mom ant says, "Okay, just don't go off grounds." So, if you want to change the world, go out and buy 1 billion diapers, or 2 billion maybe. Then the work begins. I did one of these stand-ups a while back in front of Pete's. Kind of fun. People going by, people partying, having a good time. So I opened my fridge the other morning, and a mosquito got in. Closed the door. I thought, oh no, I hope it doesn't get the turnip. Well, you can't get blood from a turnip, right? So the mosquito's not going to try to eat it, so suck on it. Anyway, so
it's also not hard to take care of them.
How do they keep the halls of Congress clean? With a shiffer. And our ex-president, last president who we don't name anymore, us Democrats in Davis, I don't think he deserves it, but we were able to lead him to impeachment, but we couldn't make him drink it. He's still not drinking it. So, oh well. So, if you worried about the legal process, go out and if you think you're not getting due process, go out front and see if the lawn is wet. And so I like to sing too. I'm just thinking about lots of my jokes, but kind of freezing up a little bit. One song is I am a man made of emotion, and I am lost in the ocean of humanity. I haven't felt that song too much over the years, but it sticks with me. So, treasure in the trash, treasure in the sea, treasure in the world right in front of you and me. Why is it then we must live in poverty? When was the last time you saw a happy bumblebee? It's another one. Don't we sound good coming out your car window? Cruising along here, that's what my friend used to say. Hi Patrick, how you doing? I said, I'm doing alright. So I'm cruising. I was saying I'm hep. Instead of hip hep, H-E-P. What we got here? What was the song? I didn't thank you. I didn't thank you. There was a reason why. I didn't thank you. There was a reason why. It's like, because I'm a crafty guy. 20s and when I take you to dinner night. 20s and 100s will fly. This is because I love you. Party, but don't get high. So, that was on YouTube under I Didn't Thank You. So, I got hundreds of jokes. I'm not thinking of one I can tell. Huh? You think for a minute. What did Benjamin Franklin say after he discovered electricity? What next? What did Thomas Edison say after he discovered the phonograph? Hear, hear. He played sophomore football here in 1978. We really partied back then, I tell you. So, try and avoid overdoing it that way nowadays. Like my mom, she used to make us all a cake, you know, the family, 5 kids, and we all fight over the beaters and the bowl, looking out the bowl, and so after the dishes were done and everything was cleaned up, I noticed that nobody would fight me about looking out the kitchen sink. Jokes. I guess we're still pushing along here in the COVID age.
I was really thinking, I'm like, okay, I found this girl.
Keep laughing. So, see here. Gotta come for more jokes now. Got someone memorized. See here. See here. I got more here. Well, I'll have to rehearse more next time. I know how to do it. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I carry jokes around with me, isn't that lame? Should have memorized. This is a new one, I think. How do you know when you bought a bad camera? You looks closer at the name and instead you bought a scammer instead of a camera. That's funny. Sorry about the notes here. The Boston Philharmonic is cutting back on its fiddle players and will cut back more in the something. There will be oh, that's a bomb there. Didn't write it clear enough. Maybe on stage better these notes. That's a budget. Whatever good that does. I'm supposed to have a list here of all kinds of jokes. Just hyphenated. A guy got arrested the other day and they charged him with a calm misdemeanor instead of a misdemeanor. Hope it gets less time. It's reminding me of some. So, guy goes to the doctor's office. I go to the doctor's office for a medical appointment, and someone step into a gown and wait for a while. So I had my appointment, saw the doctor, getting dressed. I was missing $50. So I guess the medical assistant got it. So kind of a out-of-pocket medical expense. Very funny about it. Here we go. I found it. Okay. Put away all these other ones. You know, I'm reaching deep into my wallet to do this for you. You know, I may be getting any richer unless you sell the recording. Yeah,
There's a lot of pushback on.
I'm smoking cigarettes again. I quit for 12 years. I'm smoking no smokes now. A certain variety of no smokings. So I'm smoking no smokings. So you can't really tell me not to do it. Well, it's no smoking. So I live on all drive a friend with a dog that I walk a few dogs down there, and I always carry a few put bags. You roll of them just in case. Oh, we got the sirens here. Just in case I need to clean up after my dog I'm walking. So I'm down by the store, and I see this lady with a curly haired dog and curly haired white dog. Takes a dump, does his business. So I hand her a poop bag. She goes, "What?" She goes, "I didn't ask you for this. What do I do with this?" She says, "Well, you pick up the poop in the bag, or with the bag." And she says, "No." I said, "Well, tell you what, if you give me a kiss on the cheek, I'll pick up the poop." She says, "Well, okay." So I pick up the poop. She gives me a kiss on the cheek, and she says, "Well, is that it?" Like she was kind of liking it, I says, "Yeah, that's it." I said, "I'll see you here tomorrow." So, if you want to change the world, buy a couple billion diapers. Yeah, good way to do it. I was hoping that Jesus will forgive my sins. I guess, what is a sin? If you think it's wrong, maybe it's wrong. If he does, maybe it's wrong. But what I really ask from Jesus is to forgive my sins immediately. This is killer stuff, I tell you. And, well, Jesus, doesn't really mind my Jesus jokes unless they're, kind of bad ones or something. But he used to kind of be down on me, and he had a 4x6 by 3 cell in heaven waiting for me, and now he tells me he's more impressed with me. He's got an 8x10x5 cell for me. And I say, "Thank you, Jesus." I joke about him a bit, but he is my Almighty God. He's the best. He's the most. I don't think we'd be here without him. And without me, just be missing a comedian, right? So I hope we have a happy camper on our hands in terms of all you, do we have a happy camper on our hands in terms of all you? Well, you say yes, of course. Well, you better wash those hands. Wash the happy camper off your hands. And it's worse if you have unhappy camper on your hands. Then you really got to wash those hands. Especially with COVID. There used to be a joke about COVID hands. Edward Scissorhands, remember him? By the way, I'm a New World man. Today's Tom Sawyer, Cinderella man. Kind of a Rush kind of puts me as a rock and roll world leader. Wise enough to win the world, fool enough to lose it. But Joe Biden, he's a president now, and sometimes he's walking around in his underwear in the White House, right? So kind of looks like they're really binding, But Joe Biden, and it's okay. He's a good guy. He doesn't lock me up for talking bad about him. That'll be nice. But then Kamala Harris, when she's walking around the White House in underwear, it's a dream come true, right? So here, Bernie Sanders, he has a son named Wood Sanders. So Wood Sanders, yeah, and Wood can pound nails and cut boards, and pound nails, yeah. Wood build a good campaign for his dad, or will Bernie bring the whole thing down? 2016 up there. You know how police have the breathalyzer when you stop for drinking. Before the breathalyzer, before they had that, they had police artists. You know, they'd draw the guy's breath to see if he was drunk. And, the police commissioner remarked on this the other day and said that, well, they had a police artist, breathalyzer artist, breath drawing artist, die the other day, 5 years ago, because he hadn't drawn a sober breath in 20 years. So when I mentioned playing football in 1978, I was pretty buff back then, you know. That's something now, you know. But I was pretty buffed, and I could bench press 250 pounds. These guys were trying to create a bit of legacy for me, and so 250 pounds, and that was also with two guys sitting on either side of the bar. That's not true, but my brother Mike, he could live 450, I think. Big fella. So when you put a sign on your car, when you put a sign on your door, like a hotel that says "Do not disturb," people still come to your door. When you put a sign on your door that says "I am disturbed," people don't come to your door. The men in little white coats got nothing on me. So I guess we got that Joe Biden, Kamala, and Mitch McDonald. I mean, sure looks like he maybe he's a manager for McDonald's or something and doesn't do a very good job. I've tried to work with him before and throw some ideas out to him or out there, and just Ted Cruz. I mean, he can be so nice, but he's so cruel. Ted Bruise is the name I got for him. So he always ends up getting bruised when he's done. I mean, why can't these Republicans just spend some money? I mean, we need to spend trillions and trillions, $10 or $20 trillion to revive the economy. And if say Biden paves this road out in front of a factory and helps them get their trucks on the road, maybe they can make a donation back or something like that, you know. So whatever the government dishes out, they could get donations in return. You know, we have to be in business because government's not supposed to be in business, but you know what I'm saying? If taxes were maybe 20%, 25% on big people, big businesses, and small, you know, there'd be money coming in year round, you know, for these, endless money coming in. I mean, I can understand wanting to charge 39% or something, but it just causes people to go to other countries and hide their money and really hassle with it. If you lose 20%, 25%, they'd be throwing money at us. We could do it. We could do it together. I mean, Democrats and Republicans compete, but without one or the other, there's no backdrop. It falls through, you know. It's kind of screwed. I mean, Republicans are just the competition, you know. They're not our enemies. Same with the Republicans. We're not their enemies. We're just competition. We need to have a insurrection about it. Well, Americans, right, or a lot of us, Americans ought to look out for Americans, not worry about political lines. When it comes down to the debt ceiling falling out, ending, there ought to just be an automatic patch over so that we can't run out of money. Got to do it, everybody. Well, been a good stand-up here, I think. And, people going by seem to notice it good. That's nice. Last time I did it, these kids came by who I'd given a joke book and they go, "We like your jokes." That's great. Well, I did most of the jokes on that sheet. That's pretty good. Pretty good. You know what? I do have $1. That's nice. We got gonna make some money tonight. Look at this dollar. That's crazy dollar. Washington says, "Patrick, you're the crazy one. I'm on $1 and I'm making money." So these are my joke books. This is the second edition. This is a picture of my family Odland coat of arms from Norway. I was so Odland is from the town in Norway, and then supposedly Odin and Thor were born there. So do I look like Thor? What do you call? What's the definition of a smart ass? A donkey with brains. I was trying to make breakfast the other day, and it was not working out. I think it was because I ended up trying to make scrambled eggs. You know, scramble. You know those medical alert devices? Well, my wallet has fallen out and I can't get up. I think this is a good stand-up. I don't particularly like reading the jokes. Maybe key cards. Thank you. Thank you much for watching.